Hello, hello, hello. Everything working? Looks like it is. Yep, everything's set up as it should be, I believe. Just waiting for everyone to get in before we start today. Sorry if my energy isn't too high. I'm a little bit eepy. Wasn't able to sleep too well. Ugh. I should probably send Theo the live stream. Okay. Let me just pop out chat so I can actually see if anyone sends a message. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. So very nice Sunday here. All right, let's see who's racing today. Well, just read out the grid lineup for the reverse grid sprint race today. Today. What am I looking for? There it is. So for the sprint race, I will be listing it from first to last as is standard. Dromo DF, Logan Gaming, Killa, Awkward, Sean Cox, Zombie, Theo, Justin, AGB, otherwise known as Minimaster, I believe. Oh, for goodness sake. People gotta stop changing their names, it's making it annoying. Brush, Tyler, Massa, and Justin at the end. Lukajanov is not racing in the sprint, he will only be there for the main event. So we should be starting the sprint race at past on the dot. Little people are already filtering in. Should be 13 people on the grid for the first section. So hopefully everything goes well. Who the fuck is Jamero? Never mind, I might have messed up. I think Jamero is racing, not Justin. I love streamer mode. It's so good. Yeah, Jamero will be starting in last. As it stands, Justin is still... No. Why is it giving me tier 2 statistics? There we go. Currently at the front is Racing Bulls. Racing Bulls driver, Rush Racing. Just behind him, with a difference of 19 points only, is Luka Janov. Behind then again, with a very large gap, is Mini Master. Only 1 point separating Racing Bulls and Aston Martin today. Okay, everything should be set up on my side. Hopefully, it'll be a good race. The forecast for today is unknown. I can't find weather. There it is. The sprint and quali will be dry, but during the race it will be dynamic. So we shouldn't have too many people sliding out in the sprint today. Partially because the we are in a higher tier, as well as what is happening? Why doesn't... There we go. Never mind, it seems like the session is bugged. Yep, we will be restarting the lobby due to some people not being able to get in. No wonder we were having delays on getting people in. No one could join. Just waiting on Theo getting in so I can actually poop. Oh, hey Rush. I hear we're getting your face cam today for incident reports. Yeah, so I'm kind of tuned out because I'm just waiting for everything. Well, seems like Killer's in. Do I have an invite? Well, with Killer Racing, I feel like that's a near guarantee to happen over 3 events. Or 3 sessions, I should say. Where's my invite? Theo doesn't know how to invite people. Standard Theo interaction. There we go. Why is it already on accept, man? I don't want to fucking have to. I instinctively go up and then hit enter, but I always stop myself. One day I'm gonna block Theo, and it's not my fault. It won't be my fault. Oh, yeah, I'll accept that. Thank you, Rush. See what I mean, though? I almost blocked you. I hate this. Also, doesn't help that I can't use my mouse. Okay, we got 10 out of 13. I believe we're meant to have 14. Hey Aru, have you thought about getting into the game? Theo, you can't just say start, please. Well, I'm sending you an invite even if you're offline. Benefits of being platform friends on Steam. Okay, we're just waiting on 2 more. Yes, that is what I'm saying. Oh, I sent an invite, so get your fat ass in here. And I hate the music in this game. Well, if it bugs, I can also invite you through Steam. Give you as many options as possible. Didn't play 23. I played 19, 21, or 19, 20, and 25. 24 as well. The main reason I hate it is I get fucking copyright claims on every single one of these videos because of the music. You'd think it would go, oh yeah, no, this is the game that has that music. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, but it just feels so empty when I do this. Because I don't want to toast my own music because it's poopy. Nah, I don't use Spotify. Plus, I'm talking because I want to listen to my music. Helps me get into the groove of it. I mean, honestly, I've accidentally been paying for fucking Monster Cat's fucking music for like 5 years now. So I do have like a big library of copyright-free music or music that I have access to that's copyrighted that won't get me in trouble. Hour with 30 seconds. Hey, last online 4 days ago on Steam, so I can't see you. Oh, right. But there's no quality though. It's the race. It's the sprint race, remember? There we go. I said you invite all the same. All right, you got it's final countdown now. Well, it looks like you got in right at the end. Don't know what that's gonna do. Time trial. Guess he didn't get in at the end. I'm going to remove Femguin's spleen, I think. Too much yapping from a non-racer. Hopefully my settings save, so it's not gonna be fucking 4 FPS. No, I'm not. I'm a normal human being. Ah, unfortunate. Uh, 2 minutes wait time. Yeah, there's some real troglodytes out there. Some real cave dwellers. Yo, there's my goat. Hi, in now. Are you able to select a car and actually get in? Well, we're starting now. That is us out of here. Finally have a chance to fucking change my shit. A little bit of already off the track as expected, as predicted. A little bit okay. Just not having fun with Tyler. The second Red Bull. Okay, and Tyler is going very wide. Feel like his setup is not optimal here. Although he... Xantares. Why is there a guy named Xantares in here? No, R did not get in time. Unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunately that didn't stay for too long. But there is a very close pack here. It's in 6-7. 5, 6, and 7 are all extremely tight going through the Senna S here. Sector 1 is fairly easy to follow through. If you're to win the sprint today, it's obviously my boy Killa. He's riding a high off of having a driver win the WDC in Tier 2 and winning the World Constructors Championship in Tier 2. So I'm sure he's feeling quite happy with that. Rush is already in the pits after sustaining a bit of damage. There's too many people in the race. I can't see all of them. No, I'm not a V-carb, not a V-carb glazer. He's just my guy. He's just my top guy. We'll move on the outside here from Zombie on Killa. Going through, switching back is not possible here, and it is just going to be a follow through of DRS. Tristan's getting chased down by fellow Tier 2 driver Lily. Right behind. And already a 3-second warning for Theo. Ew. Although he wasn't the first to get one, that was awkward. almost everyone is improving this lap, so I do not believe we will see too many moves here aside from potentially in the 5, 6, and 7 range. I do not believe that Lily will be able to combat Justin just now, but Cox will move up on Massa. Trading positions back and forth here as we go into sector 2. It'll be hard to follow closely. Oh, a little bit of contact between Lily and Sean Cox and Massa. It'll be hard for him to follow through in the S's here for setting a fastest lap after pitting in sprint. That is true, but it would be quite a challenge, I think, for Dromod to actually maintain these softs. He's already up to 24%. But now we have Zombie in the lead. Trunkox is at the mercy of the DRS behind him of Massa. He is too far away to have his own to defend against it, and he is burning up his energy to stay ahead. Yes, there will be a change soon, but I'm mostly interested in this Cox and Massa little Barney going on here. Although Tyler is making his move on the outside. Very well done on Theo. The pink cars are at it once again. And as Awkward out of the race, he is spun at the start of the S's. Never mind, Theo's AI. Bridge. Theo once again not changing his settings on the Hey, Ara, can you give, like, Theo 20 penalty points for not having his, settings right? Just too far away. Minimaster will not be able to make a move on Killer just yet, but Killer is looking to make a move on Dromod and get into P2 once again. No, but I've been messaging him about it because I can't fucking see his shit. Can't see tire wear or battery or ERS, well, battery percentage from him. Thank you. Minimaster and Killer both make a move on Dromod. But I think, well, Minimaster has to back out a little bit on Killer ahead. He did not want to send it in on the inside there. I feel like he was a little bit afraid of what that may mean if he goes a little bit too hard on Killer there. He is a man who has kills. He is taken out maybe half of this lobby alone. Wants to go for a safe pass on him at the start finish straight. That is a 3-second time penalty for multiple infringements of track limits for Rush. Rush is going his own pace. Feels like this is more of a practice for him for this fight, for the main event later on. Minimaster is just out of reach. out of time to make a move on him. This is the final lap to do so. And he's done on the second DRS straight. Very well done. That's Drummer going very wide. But Killa is wanting to not let this go unanswered. Minimaster may not be winning today, but I do not believe that Killa will be either. But it's all up in the air for this podium. Killa is holding on very tightly to this gap. If he falls out of, I'd say, about 3/10, he will not be able to overtake it before the start finish line when DRS is activated. Although looking at the batteries here, Killa has already used all of it. There was no chance. And he's gone into the wall. Literally crashed into the wall before he got past the start finish line. What a fool! There he is! That's just not right! Literally could have gotten some points out of the sprint, but no, he just went straight into the wall before the start finish straight. Or the start finish line. Who does that? Who does that when they actually have points that they could get? They were, I think, were in 5th or 6th. No, they weren't that high. Wait, how the fuck is Drummond down in 5th? Let's go, Killa. Now it's just up from here, man. You gotta keep going. You gotta get a podium today. Just this is so true. That's Creator is not happy with the V-carb. Not of Russia, I do not believe. All right, time for a little bit of murder. Oh, nice jump start, Lily. Oh, yep, there it is. Let's have a look at this. Yep. This is the average F2 start. Minimaster is in the lead. I believe that Tyler is Chilka. And it is true. No points for a V-carb from the sprint. Oh, did it get red flagged? What happened? Nice little bit of contact from Justin there into Minnie. Oh, he has to go serve a drive-through penalty here. I can't believe it. Theo is in the lead. Whoa! You will not be seeing this today. Maymaster is still hunting down Theo. He wants to kill him. There is a safety car out. Uh-oh. The suspension is not built for this. Damn, only a 3-second penalty for that? That was worth it. Disqualified from too many penalties. That is unfortunate. Theo wins by default. There he is. There's you will not be seeing this. I need to see it. I need to see it. Very nice. Best time of 2 minutes 40. Very nice. Very well done. There's only was P1 in the sprint. I don't know what Minnie is talking about. Minnie Master is a little delusional. Surely you have a report on Minnie as well. Come on. Get your sprint win. Man, I'm hoping for a nice wet race. Oh, I believe that is Luka Janov in chat here saying he will join mid-quali. He's the only person that said he was racing today but couldn't be at the sprint. So I'm making a little educated guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Okay. Well, hopefully you'll be able to. Oh, he has a quali ban. Oh, that's not great news to hear when the gap uh isn't as far as you want it to be. You couldn't pay for him to not have a quali ban, Aru? I see. Right. Let's get the show on the road. Surely it's meant to be long qualifying with this many people. Am I stupid? I guess with a sprint, having long quality would just make today too long. Oh, just in now, Tyler will be impeding 17 drivers. Okay, first out is Tyler. He's going to be doing a slow lap. The first to actually get out to set a time will probably be Tyler, since he will want to not impede people. Yeah, that is correct. The Williams and the Mercedes of Literally very close around. So this might be a little... Oh, Lily's just letting everyone go past. He does not want to give it a little slipstream to anyone. And so pole time for tier 2 yesterday was a 108.04, I believe. As the time we are expecting to get. Apologies. Had to make sure I could actually see everyone's times. Currently setting fastest time is Jamiro. About 1/10 up on Aru, who has set the fastest sector 2 by 1/10. Already hitting those sort of tier 2 times. Everyone is pretty close together right now. Will we be able to breach that 107 mark? So far, no one is on track to do so. Rush has set fastest sector 1, but it is only by 600ths of a second. And he is on a very slow lap. He's not using any ERS, so he must be planning. Oh, Rush does set a fastest time in the 107 mark, going 6 tenths faster than anyone else as of right now. Parts in a dangerous location is Massa. He is off the track. He is off the map. He's gone. Oh, there he was, a little bit on the Rush POV. The Rush's second sector was 3 tenths faster than anyone else's as it currently stands, despite having a very slow sector 1 comparatively. Mini is actually running now. He must have been doing a first lap, 2 warm-up laps. Imagine compromising your race just to watch the stream instead of just, you know, minimizing it. Mini's not really making all that much time up on his lap. I don't think he will be setting that good of a time, and I am correct. He is 6th fastest. Only 6 thousandths of a second between him and Awkward. Anyone on a lap? Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look-see. It's not. It seems like most people are on in laps now. Has invalidated his time. Literally spins out in the center S. That is a very awkward place to fall out of favor with. Luckily, no one was on their left, so no one was impeded. But Minimaster will be going into the pits now. Sean Cox will be starting his lap right now. Or not. Okay. So look at Aru here. Our slower sector 1 compared to himself. We'll be able to make up that time in sector 2. I'm not too sure because Killer's sticking on him pretty well. Yeah, Aru is not setting a fastest lap here. Killer will be starting his lap now. Awkward's currently halfway through his lap. How is that looking? slower. Do I have you as a friend, Lukajanov? Yes, I do. Get in here. You've got 9 minutes to set a time. Kayla sets a 1/10 slower first sector. He's halfway through sector 2 now, or a bit more. It's looking clean, but not fast. Sometimes speed can be a bit deceiving, though. No, I was right. That was a second slower. Awkward sets the second fastest lap now. Still 4/10 below Rush. Seems like the only person that will be able to dethrone him as of current will be Lukajanov, who is joining right now. Killer is on his hot lap now. He's 1/10 up off his up on his best time. There is migrating host. Oh, fuck me. Look, Janov, can you invite me? Haru, can you invite me, please? Someone invite me. Thank you, Kayla. That's why you're the GOAT. Alright, yep. Okay, into the pits goes Rush. Didn't set a faster time in the time I was away. But is anyone on track to best their time? Ari went 2/10 faster than last time I could see. He is now in the pit, so I'm not too sure. Zombie is out. He set a fastest first sector. Oh, but he is gone wide on the entry to the S's. That is not good. Do not want to do that. Dromod is burning up his ERS a lot, but it seems like he is under AI control. Now no longer under AI control now. His first sector is second slower. He will not be improving this lap unless a miracle happens. Lukajanov is doing his reconnaissance lap as it would be, to save his setup. I say Lukajanov is the only person that could dethrone Rush. I completely forgot. He's got a quali ban. Aru and the two Ferraris are out on track doing their outlap now. Yeah, I know, right? P3 to P7 is all within 4/100ths of a second. 400ths of a second, I guess, is easier to say. And if you just go to 8th as well, it's just about just over 1/10. That's an insane difference to have. Aru is now on his flying lap, as is Killa, who is really needing to improve here, or he will be starting very low down. But he is doing another warm-up lap, it looks like. Sorry, I need to do this so I can actually see fuel loads to see if people are doing multiple outlaps. Which does look to be the case with Aru. Explains why he is not using battery whatsoever. He does have the Haas of Logan just behind him. If he times this wrong, he may end up giving a slip stream to Logan. Our fastest Sector 1 from Zombie. He's about to finish his lap. It's a personal best in Sector 2, although that's not very hard. Right, now he is on his flying lap. I had misread it. That's 8 thousandths faster than Aru's previous Sector 1, or his fastest Sector 1. Sector 2 is where you're make or break your run here. That is 1.5 tenths faster than his previous. He is definitely improving. But he does not improve by much. And he's in the wall. Well, let's hope that doesn't affect anyone else's runs through. Master is racing to get something done here, but it's not enough. I do not believe. It is not. He is 1/10 lower than his previous fastest. Does not have enough time to go for another run here. Zombie setting up very good first sector. 400s faster. Bye bye, Aru. Now you don't have any excuses. A comparable Sector 2 time from Zombie. Rush destroys his previous best. I say destroy it, it's better by 1/10, which is still an insane margin to have. The Zombie goes second fastest with Awkward just behind still. Awkward was not able to improve through his previous laps all that much. It's 3/10, but it's just not enough. Also, I need to pee. Yeah, no, this is an insane spread here from 4th to 8th. Hell, to 9th even. But 5th, 6th, and 7th all being within 100th of a second is crazy. That you did, Minnie. You did follow your lap. You were on track to make a real good time. This is the benefits of Interlagos. Everyone loves this track. Everyone can race it. Not enough players to fucking... What the fuck, man? I need another invite. Killer! Oh, thank you, Rush. Oh, everyone's inviting me. How long do we have until we start? Do I have enough time to piss? I don't really want to miss the first lap. No longer available. Sick. Time trials first, and then I'll I guess go to time trials first, and then I'll might be able to rejoin. And I missed the start of the race. God damn it. Killer is falling behind all of the pack ahead. That is a Haas going sideways. That is Logan sideways at tier 2, sector 2 at the S's. That's just to hold it as everyone has to take evasive action. Harry is now past Cox. No, no, no. Give me the live session again. Give me the live session again. I fucking hate RLT. There we go. Sorry. Awkward in P1. DRS has now been enabled for the second lap. It's still very close to the front runners. but not enough where Justin was unable to get DRS on Awkward, so he was at the mercy of Rush Racing. It will all come down to how... Oh, Zombie is falling back. He's sideways and he goes into the side of Logan. That is Zombie out of the race sideways, and that is a safety car to come out, I believe. And I am using this opportunity to go take a fucking piss. It was only a virtual safety car, I believe. I couldn't tell because my things weren't up to date. It just said caution sector 3. But from this, Rush is now within striking distance of Awkward. Ooh, a little bit of a tap from the front right and rear left of Awkward and Rush. He's had to fall back because of it. Apologies for the no calming. I needed to pee. Oh, a low lockup from Awkward ahead of Rush. Just giving all of the advantage to that P2 position right now. As we go into this DRS detection zone, which is active? Is DRS stable? Yes, it is. Sending it on the inside is Rush. Justin taking fastest lap. Massacrator, Luca Jano, everyone's taking the fastest lap. But that is Rush into P1. The gap between 6 and 8 is still very tight here. And Luka Genov is really wanting to move up the pack. He does not want to let Rush run away with this race. He's got another 31 laps to make something out of this. To prove the quali ban did not affect him as much as it affected Rush last week. Moving on, draw mode is Tyler. Sending it on the inside. They're going a little bit too close together through here, the Senna S. But he will come out ahead. and he has DRS. Dromod is going to keep falling behind as he was ahead of the detection zone. Unfortunately, losing out in overall to both Tyler and Minimaster. Awkward needs to make up some time here, or else he'll just keep falling away with Rush, who thrives in clean air. Only one person on the hards is Minimaster. He is planning on going long on those hards. He is praying that he does not get involved in any incidents here. No energy ahead of him, I do not believe, is a Racing Bull, but he is sent wide as the Racing Bull outbroke himself and could not make the corner without bouncing into Minimaster. But there's another chance here. Massacrator is moving up on Tyler, but doesn't make it. But what does happen is Lukajanov is still moving ahead of both Minimaster and Massacrator. This is a great run so far from Lukajanov. Can he make it all the way up to the podium before we get our first set of pits? Although looking at tire wear, Lukajanov is pretty well situated. He's got the least tire wear out of anyone on mediums. And it's somewhat comparable to the Minimaster behind him. Speaking of, Minimaster will not be able to make a move here. Almost got sent into the back of by Dromod, who has a 3-second time penalty for infringements on track limits. I love some Helicam. Helicam might go. Killer is fallen all the way down to P11 behind his temporary teammate of Aru. Not making the corner as well as he hopes to. He gives out some time to Dromod behind him, does Minimaster. But up in P3 is Justin, current champion of Tier 2. He really is not gonna let go of this position here. He is not wanting to fall behind and let fellow Tier 2 driver Lily get a chance to attack him. Speaking of attack, Lukajanov is moving up again and again. In 6th now still, but closing the gap between him and Tyler ahead. 3-second time penalty for Killa. I'm sure everyone understands. The grid is just so tight. There's a massive DRS train happening from P4 to P10. Going really wide here is Lukajanov, and he might be able to make a move here with Tyler ahead, locking up on the brakes as he went into the first corner of Santa S's. Going on the outside line, a little bit of contact between the two, the Aston and the Racing Bulls. Don't know why that keeps exploding, but we will not question it any further. This is sticking with Lucajano through sector 2 here. It is pretty much nose to bumper. Well, nose to exhaust, I would say. Will Lucajano be able to make a move on Tyler this time, despite Tyler having DRS himself? It looks like it. The energy difference is pretty unknown, as I cannot see Tyler's fucking energy storage, his battery storage, but it was not close enough to make a move here. It all comes down to the exit of this corner for Lucajano, or will he keep cooking his tires behind Tyler? And it does look to be the case. Lucajano is now up to 43%, still the lowest of the medium runners, but it is not a big enough difference for him to be able to stay out that much longer compared to everyone else. And Minimaster just behind him is only at 33% of his hards. Minimaster could probably go for another 6 laps with this rate of wear. First into the pits is Aru, switching to soft tires, and god fucking damn it, I'm losing my mind here. Thank you very much, Killa. As soon as you notice, you give me an invite. This is why I love you. I bet you by the time I'm here, Lucajano would have made 2 passes and is in 4th by now or some shit like that. As it stood. What? What the fuck just happened? Oh god damn it, my shit just did not connect me. Sorry about this, guys. I think very much Rush. Alright, finally back in. I was actually incorrect Lukajav is now down in 6th behind Minimaster. Can I get some information? Thank you, RLP. The answer is no. I will get no information from RLT, so it is back to just staring at this. I do not know if anyone has pit. I do not know anything. I am stupid. That is Massa into the pits, probably switching 2 hards from his mediums. Does not look like Aru has gotten any real benefit from switching to softs. He's locked up his brakes and is probably wearing those softs all the way in. Rush is now 5 seconds ahead of Awkward, not including a 3-second time penalty, what I believe to be a 3-second time penalty. Logan from the pits has gone all the way down into 14th at the back of the pack behind Samurai now, Killa, and will remain behind him as they go down the straight here. Justin is still on Awkward's tail and Lukajanov is still behind Tyler. It's not the people who are expecting to be making moves here. That is Awkward into the pits. Justin gets a free clean air through 10-second time penalty for Tyler for speeding into pit lane. And he is not the only one to go in after Awkward. Lily also diving into the pits, putting Minimaster into 3rd as it stands. Apologies, I'm just reopening RLT to see if it fixes itself. I'm very sorry. Please don't shout at me. The gaps between were wide enough where I thought it would be fine. Speaking of gaps, Minimaster is making a case for himself to stay in 3rd with those hard tires and the gap he's creating between him and the higher wear mediums of Lukajanov. We are connected once again. I can now actually see my thingies. Yippee! Can we get some yippies in the chat? As Lukajanov into the pits now, he had 67% tire wear. Behind him, Dermot had 79%. He was risking a puncher. In first place now are the 53% hards of Minimaster. Very well done. Stay out this long, but Aru's gonna have to go into the pit soon himself. He's at 34% of his softs. I said another 6 laps for Minimaster, but he could go even further with this. Only 54%. I think he could go another 3 laps without losing too much time. Although I do not see the, me personally, I do not see the benefit of doing such a thing, as he would be losing out time overall through lap pace, and he would still have to change to another compound later on unless he can bring this to 18 laps and run another set of hards. But he would need to change compounds anyway, so what I would do here if I was Minimaster, I'd try and run these hards for another 4 laps. The wear isn't as horrendous as he might have thought, or this is exactly his plan, and switch to mediums later to run for 12 laps or for 14 laps. Massa wanted to go on the inside of Justin, but he just did not see the gap to go for. That is now 6 seconds in penalties to Killa. You hate to see it. Awkward is trying to make his way back into the podium position. 8 tenths behind Aru, who is unsolved, but those softs are so worn. I do not think he will have the speed needed. He is moving to the inside as the Haas goes to the outside to take the second inside. A little bit of contact, and it sends Awkward into the sponsor barriers, I suppose they are. I was going to say speed barriers or braking barriers, but it looks more like sponsor barriers to me. Or lives another day as Tyler actually is sent Awkward so far back that he is now behind Tyler. He lost about 4 seconds to that. Speaking of losing time, after that incident with the Sauber, Logan is now within striking range of Killa, who is on hards himself. As Aru into the pits after he has had rat fuck softs. Killa has really lost out on these softs. I do not believe it was worth it. He did not get a fastest lap. He really did not make up all that much pace, and now he is behind his temporary teammate of Killa, team principal of Racing Bulls. Rush actually has gained 2 seconds on Minimaster this past lap. Ooh, a big lockup from Awkward. He wanted to send a dive on Tyler, but he just could not commit in time. Will he have the chance to now? I do not believe so, but the person with the chance in all of this is Massacrator. 2 Racing Bulls on the podium as it stands. Lukajanov is chasing down that Williams of Dromod through the S's. He needs to get past him so he can start fighting for those higher places again, because he is just burning up his tires. Lukajanov does make the move. And it is already solidified. I do not believe that Drummond will be able to touch him even with DRS through here. Going side by side through the Senna S's are the 2 Ferraris of Aru and Killa. Or does have DRS, so he is at the advantage. Oh, Killer just doesn't have any traction going through that corner and loses out almost a whole second. That's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see at all. Minimaster is now in the pits. He is actually listened to me exactly for what I was saying. I am the strategist of everyone here. Now he just needs to do 13 laps on medium tires. He comes out in ninth, but I think that is fine for himself. He's got a good gap to Logan behind him, and Dromod is not gaining as much as what I think he should be on these hards here. He's burned them up a little bit too much for how much he's tried to do and how little progress he's made. Yep, that is Tyler with 10-second penalty, 6 seconds for Awkward, 10 seconds for Luca Jano, which I'm assuming is speeding in pit lane, 3 seconds for Dromod, and 10 seconds for Logan, 6 seconds for Killa. Big lock up from Awkward once again. He has not been able to keep those brakes properly deployed, and it is costing him time to those behind him. As it stands, if positions were to not change again, the standings would be Rush, Massacrator, and Justin. New fastest lap set by Minimaster on his fresh mediums. He is hunting. And that is Tyler into the pits. Unless he is spun out, he is 100% spun out. That is unfortunate. He will need to be going into the pits anyway because his sorry, I cannot see even. His tires are probably very worn. I can't tell because he doesn't have his thing set up. But he is now at risk of being passed by the Williams behind. A slower driver overall, but with the mistakes that Tyler's making here, with a 10-second penalty, puts him in really bad standing. Here we go. Here's Dromod taking the initiative here. And that is Tyler going into the pits, with Minimaster also wanting a little piece of this pie as it comes to chasing down. I keep saying chasing down. But only 2/10 behind, and the straight isn't over yet. He sends it on the inside, and he makes his own room. Minimaster up to 7th. Now Tyler's at the pits, just coming out now. Tyler has swapped off of his hards onto Another set of hearts. Comes out just ahead of Cox. It was AI as it stands. 9 laps to go. And that is Luka Janov overtaking his teammate in Aston Martin, Justin. Ooh, a little bit of contact front to rear between Lily and Justin. But there is not enough here. It seems like Justin has a better setup for holding on during these straights. Has a 10-second time penalty to Killa for no reason whatsoever. Just slow down, Dimjit. You dim-minded fellow. This is still within touching distance of Awkward. He can make something happen here. But everyone but Minimaster will need to pit one more time. Their hearts are not looking good aside from Rush at the front. Another lockup from Awkward. He is going on the inside of Justin. It's just barely enough to, while activating the DRS, to keep Justin behind. Although they may trade places once again as we come up to the S's here with this incredibly tight gap between the two of them. Speaking of tight gaps, there's a chance that as it stands right now, Awkward will be out of off the podium from his penalty, but Lukajanov has to make up so much time to offset his own penalty. Lukajanov looking at that inside line. It's just not enough. But Awkward locking up again. A little bit of contact between Lukajanov and Massacrator. Minimaster now going round both Lily and Justin. What a move from Minimaster. And from that, Justin is also looking to make his own move here, but he's just too far away. Lily has a 3-second time penalty for infractions of the track limits. 7 laps to go. I think Rush has secured his position. His tires are clean still, as are Minis. Rush will not need to pit before the end of this race. Take a very aggressive outside line. Look at that, is using up all the space available to him, even if it isn't the stickiest racing line. But on this second straight, he will pass Massacrator. He needs to clear both of these if he wants to even have a chance to keep himself in the podium, as his 10-second time penalty will be destroying him mentally, his mentality when it comes to this race. Hopefully he does not make any unforced errors trying to get an edge over his competitors here. as we're going down this straight, Massacrator is faster with DRS than Lukajanov with DRS. Justin wants his place back. He wants to get back into 6th, maybe even 5th if the opportunity arises. As it stands right now, Lukajanov is extremely out of position because of the penalty that stands as of right now. We may have a lapping of Jamero from Rush as we go through the Senna S's. And the timing between the two isn't as close as you might think looking at the map here. But with Lukajanov, he is not close enough to make a move here, but he will touch his tip to the back side of Awkward. Going side by side through here is Lukajanov, is Justin and Lily. Lily is the one to lose out a little bit here, but he has DRS over Justin, and just behind is Drummond. Extremely close between these three racers right now. That is Lukajanov making a move on Awkward, but it's not enough unless something wondrous happens for him to keep that P2. Lily and Justin once again attacking, defending. It is very tight between these two. It was not this tight between the two of them when they were in Tier 2 itself, but in Tier 1 they want to show off their talents to try to get moved up to this tier, it seems. Even with DRS, it is just not enough for Justin to overtake. No one is on pace to set a new fastest time. That will still be for Minimaster. The only person other than Rush himself to set a time in that 109 slot. Justin taking the inside line here, but he's just slower even with DRS. He just outbroke Literally as we came into this section of the track, the Senna S's, but he is at risk once again because he doesn't have that straight line speed that the Mercedes has. And because of that, he's lost out to Drummond, who had DRS on Literally. It is down to 8th. Minimaster has 2.5 laps to make this work. One second. Apologies, getting a call. Ooh, seems like we're going drifting, huh, Mini Master? But so tight going through the S's here as Drummond is trying to make a move on Lily here, but he has got to worry about the Aston Martin behind him. But that is it. Rush has secured himself in P1. It looks like Luka Janov will be around P5 or 6. P5 looks most likely. Drummond manages to get past. Yep, that was right. Oh god. Best grade, what happened? What happened? Desecrator. What happened? Wait, is this a confirmation? Wait, does that mean that Rush has won it all? Let me have a look at the standings here with the added points. I think that Rush may have just won it all. I think Rush might be the champion. That is very true. Awkward was locking up every single corner, unfortunately. Alright, if anyone needs race director.
Slide out the garage. I got 100 cars just for the underdogs.
Right, closing this dog shit game. Hello, Rush. How do you feel after that race?
Oh, that took so long. Brazil's such a long race, man.
Also, I love how you were so far ahead that you were the one to invite me every time I got DC. that was very I'm very thankful that you were sending the invites.
Yeah, well, I had the gap, so it was fine. It didn't hurt me that much.
Definitely.
I only lost like a second doing it, but
considering you had to do it 3 times, it's not too bad.
Yeah, no. And for your information, if you look at Heaven News, scroll a bit up.
I'm having a little look. I was having a look on my stream. I was having a look on the standings and calculating the points in my head. And congratulations!
Thank you very much. That is 2 times in a row.
Yes,
My
sir.
God. Not expecting that after the last few races, can't lie. I
No,
haven't won for like 4 races. Yeah, round. No,
yeah,
nah,
no,
well,
Luka
no,
Janov has
not that.
definitely been giving you a run for your money. If he didn't have that that uh quali ban
10 seconds.
today,
Oh yeah,
he also had a quali ban, so
true. Yeah, at
there's a
Silverstone's the last race I won. That was round 10. We're in round 14 today.
so that's some more winning for VCarb. But
Yeah,
it
very
looks
true.
it does look like the uh the constructors will be going to Aston.
Probably, but again, I haven't had very good teammates, so that's not my fault.
Do you have a dream teammate to have?
Hmm. Oof, I don't think so. No, no. I'll deal with the teammates I get. And this season has been shit. Well, we deal with it. I still do my best, so I mean, best has been proven with being champion again. So
Yeah, definitely. You'll be up for Hall of Fame, no doubt.
I hope so.
I mean, two back to back wins in Tier 1 is definitely Hall of Fame behavior, if you're asking me.
I mean, it can make it better. I've won 2 drivers' championship 2 days in a row. Yeah, my league I had yesterday, I also became champion. So
Nah, we don't
good
talk
weekend for
about
me.
it. Nice one though. So yeah,
Uh,
that's back to back VCarb wins when it comes to drivers championships in both Tier 1 and Tier 2.
True, it's the third time in 4 seasons. Because I think season 1 they also won. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, don't. That might be wrong. I'm not sure actually.
Justin promised me an interview, but he says his mic isn't working, so I'm checking to see if he's up for talking today.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it is 3 times in a row V Cup has become drivers champion. Because season 2 a different guy was champion in V Cup, and it's season 3 and 4 is of course me.
Yeah, no, that was oh, Justin is might be free.
Might be.
Yeah, we have both of the VCarb WTCs here. If that is the case,
If.
if um, I know you said you'll just deal with whoever you have, but what's your thoughts on Justin from Tier 2? He's been in his Tier 1 races. I feel like he's been doing quite well. Good middle pack, sometimes a little bit higher.
True, yes, he doesn't have bad pace. Again, of course, there's a bit of a gap in tier 1 on the races because I think you can definitely see who's supposed to be tier 2 and who's not.
Definitely. I mean, it was kind of crazy to every time I see you at the front, there's at least a multi-second gap.
I mean, again, I wouldn't have won by such a gap if, for example, Kalak didn't have that
Definitely.
quali ban, so.
Definitely. It would have definitely been a tougher race for you, I feel.
I mean, to be honest, after that sprint race, I'm surprised I still got the championship because that sprint race was rather interesting.
Yeah, definitely. But it does also help that Lukajanov wasn't even racing in the sprint.
True, very true. I don't even know what happened in the sprint. Got a good start. Oh, I see now. Okay.
A little bit of terrorism.
Four cars just crashing into each other, and I
Yeah.
sadly got in that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit happens.
Problem with starting in the back is you have to go through what is now the backpack at the front.
True, but then I've always disagreed with the fact how they do sprints. That's my opinion.
Fair enough.
Not my thing. How was the race on your side apart from the disconnects?
The disconnects were so bad, dude. It was happening yesterday as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely. It was a good race to watch. A lot of stuff happening in the midfield, especially with I think it was 5, 6, and 7, all within half a second of each other. Pretty much throughout the entire race.
I mean, at least you had something to watch because I am watching your stream, but again, front was boring. My God.
Yeah, no, all I really saw was awkward lock up every single corner he took.
Not a big fan of braking. I think he is then. I'm not that.
Yeah, no, especially when he had the better line to go in. It was very unfortunate that he was locking up and losing out so much time due to it.
Corley was interesting as well.
Yeah, no, you said both of the fastest lap times, I believe.
I mean, hold on. I've got the results here. P4 to
Yeah, no, they
P10
were all
within a tenth.
within a tenth. Like, and if you lower it down a bit, they're within like 3,000th or 300th of a second.
P4 to P7 is 40,000. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, no, that's an insane gap between them. Very tight.
I mean, I wasn't expecting this. Normally Brazil is one of my shit tracks, but okay.
Really?
Guess not anymore. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I did Brazil, I still had line on, so perhaps that has some influence.
Perhaps. You feeling better without with less assists?
I have no assists now.
No assists.
Not that hard once you get the hang of it. The only annoying part is open lobbies, for example, is not fun on NA because like you're not used to a track. Very well.
Definitely.
I've just tagged Justin. See if he...
Yeah. He said 5 minutes, and I think it's been more than 5 minutes.
I think so as well.
Yeah, it's actually been exactly 5 minutes, so...
My God. He's late. Unbelievable. To be honest, the main race wasn't flawless for me either. I still have something to report after all of that. Well, two things actually. Lap one,
I did notice that there were
zombie, but the Kick Sauber. I mean, he is, as I call him, the laggiest person of the. I mean, he's the only person who is in Australia. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, at least it isn't controlling, right?
No comment.
No comment isn't an answer here. We want all the fucking slander.
We don't talk about the terrorism that he performed. But,
yeah, if Justin doesn't get in here, I'll just end stream for today. Killer's launching up CS2 to lose more.
My God. Actually, to be honest, I don't think I want to put, and I'm not going to report something because that could gain K-Luck a position. Yeah, never mind. So I'll only report one thing and not two.
So we will see some rush face cam from the reports then.
I mean, you'll see it very soon. I'm basically making the clip now.
Yeah. I don't know how much I have on my stream because obviously I was indisposed by being sent back to the fucking lobby. But I did definitely catch some contact happening.
I don't even from my POV, it just looks like he completely turns into me. That's my POV though. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's the laggiest motherfucker known to man. So.
And you can see my interesting overlays on there as well. There we go. Let me just do this.
We already have some instant reports. We do.
Uh-oh.
We have a Lysa one with no clip yet. 7
Bruh.
it's been 9 minutes. Come on, Lyso.
Hold on. If he loses his 3-second, does Kalok lose a position? Let me check. Inspector Rush, hold on.
No, I believe that Lysa was ahead of him already.
No.
No?
No. Nah, he doesn't gain a position to that. Fair enough. I was monitoring the gap between Kalak and everyone else for like the whole race. My god. If I can send this to Discord. Oh my god, the clip doesn't even want to load. My goodness. Error loading clip. Not fun.
Man, I hate Racing League tools. Racing League tools is just like I have the session, like the live timing up. I then go on to the actual session, and for some reason it's overwritten itself onto like the tier 2 stuff onto it for no reason, even though I'm in the tier 1 and have been all of today.
Damn. I mean, I'm using Racing League tools for my own league. One advantage of that we only have one tail, so that barely happens.
Yeah.
Will this not work? Apparently not. What do I shorten it a bit? Save. Nope, it does not want to work. It's lovely. I might have to report it later then, if the clip now doesn't want to load.
Nope, keeps hitting me from Justin.
Who?
Doesn't say.
There we go, my clip's now uploading, I think.
We'll get
I
a
hope.
little bit of info from your reports.
I mean, you're not gonna be that shocked by the face
Aru
cam.
killed a dude.
What?
Aru
Where is
killed
it?
This is kill his POV in T1 general.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a clip. Ooh. Here we go.
Oh yeah, this is from when the restart was happening, I think. Oh no, this is real. This is the actual race. Yeah, Killer just killed. Aru just killed that guy.
There is your rush face cam. So amazing.
Yeah, it does not look like Justin's gonna join, so I'm just gonna end stream and get on with my day.
That's fair.
Mini doing bad stuff.